Good evening, everybody. This is Gordon from Grinning Goggle Gaming. I am joined, as usual, by my people. I have Alan playing Xerxes, Mickey playing Siren, Richard playing Cocarius, Peter playing Corollas, and Neville playing Beirut when he eventually gets his ass onto Fantasy Grounds. Last week...
I am on, mate. I am on.
Well, now
question?
you are. I didn't see your shit.
Question, Neville. Your camera is being
Yeah, I've just noticed that. My camera's going ballistic again.
Yeah, but this is the worst it's ever been. That's some
Wow.
Just by the way, I'm transmitting from Mars.
Oh, okay.
Apparently.
Makes sense.
Wow. No, this machine is failing. My hard drive failed last night.
Oh no.
So I've got a new one tomorrow. Getting a new one tomorrow.
It's okay, Neville's also failing.
Shit. Anyway, let me move this over to this side so that it makes more sense.
Is Neville haunted?
So, in summary, last week there was a complete and utter balls up. Because you guys decided to actually take on a whole bunch of undead things and actually managed to win somehow. And level up. But you leveled up before you beat them. Because
that's what you call psychic.
either that or your DM has a great amount of faith in your abilities to overcome the obstacles I set in your path. But, moving on swiftly. No shit, I've completely lost my train of thought. Oh, yes, okay. Before I forget, this is the scene. Let me lay it for you. You guys have defeated the undead monstrosities. That huge mound of bodies is still busy sitting there and rotting, and the sun has now come out after you saw that gigantic draconic creature pedal backwards into a large black portal that leads to some place that I have no idea where it leads to. But anyway, my brother. That camera is going to cause an epileptic fit.
Yeah, let me turn it off rather.
That might be best. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hide the non-video participants. So for now, you are invisible. It might actually be an improvement. But anyway.
Oh, how dare you!
So,
I would be very careful how you speak to your players, because you know what's going to happen. I'm going to level up, and then I'm going to break your game.
You really don't want to do that, because guess what I sorted out this evening before everybody logged on? Your masterwork weapons.
Well,
Including
we can
your
get
hidden
them
blade.
during our level.
No.
Oh, lovely.
We can kill you by mistake.
How do you kill
I will
it?
explain to you how that works in a moment. Now, shut up a second and let me continue my description of what the battlefield looks like currently. The clouds and that above you started pulling apart. The sun started shining down upon you, and the bodies are starting to stink up a little bit more because of that. But you can see that the clerics and paladins that came onto the island with you have started basically that mound that you killed. They've just started dumping more bodies on top of it. And you see old Arish is not standing there. He's sort of kneeling down on one knee with his holy symbol of Pelor in his hand, the bright golden sun disk. And he's busy muttering an incantation / prayer kind of a thing. You guys are welcome to join in, but he stands up, and you can see that his amulet is actually glowing incredibly like a white hot. And he says, if you have any fire spells that you would like to contribute to this, I'm about to call down a pillar of flame.
Is this Father Irish?
This is Arish.
Okay. I need to prepare. Hold on.
For what's coming next, you might want to put sunglasses on first. Excellent. Well done. Okay, Mickey officially wins. Mickey, if you don't already have DM inspiration, please take it.
Yeah.
So,
But I think I do. Oh, I don't. Oh.
those eyes, they're very distracting. So, that is the scene. So I don't know if you guys have anything you want to contribute to this.
I can throw a bit of sacred flame in there.
Alright, so you're going to throw some radiance. Xerxes, sorcerer.
I can only throw in the opposite.
You guys obviously didn't hear me or something. It's weird because I
Yeah.
said while you were busy speaking, I throw a fireball.
Okay, I didn't catch that. It must have
Before
cut
you
you out.
said his amulet was glowing, and then you finished. I said I throw a fireball.
Great.
Of course you didn't catch it. It's
So
fire.
the party starts. You set flame to one section of this gigantic mound. I mean, you're thinking corpses being piled on. And Erish raises his amulet up, and you see up above the mound, I think it's about a 10-15 foot diameter hole just opens up, and there's almost like a tear in the fabric of reality that this intense white sunlight pours down from, but it just starts frying that mountain of bodies. So between your fireball spell, and that holy magic, most of these undead things are destroyed. And they're just like, it's still burning, and you'll just see the paladins are just dragging like all the corpses that were furthest away. They're still just putting them on the bonfire. Now we're gonna roast some marshmallows.
Yes,
Kind of
I
a
was about to
thing.
say marshmallow.
I think these marshmallows may have a bad aftertaste if we use this bonfire.
I think I would probably feel bad that this guy has some crazy fire light spell thing that outdid me. So I think I'll just like sort of stand there like DBZ style, just pew, pew. Just like
Fantastic.
hundreds of them.
Wait, you can't
I'll
use-
shoot
What's that, Vicky?
No, I'm close. Go on.
Peter?
I'll shoot a few radiant sunbolts.
Awesome. So if they weren't dead, they certainly are dead now. It is at this moment that I would like to interject, because I completely forgot to give Richard the journal from previously. Before I do that, however, I must just bring up something with Neville regarding that hidden dagger before I forget about it as well. Your blade will have a +1 bonus, however, it will not have the throw-in property. Right?
That's the point.
It is also hidden in a special gauntlet, which cannot be used while wearing other equipment on your hands or wrist. This grants you advantage on your first strike in combat as long as the target is not aware of your presence. Okay. Who's breathing in so heavily into their mic? Peter, is it you?
It's
Everyone.
Peter.
Who's this Peter? It's Darth Peter.
Darth Peter.
Better.
Alrighty, where the hell did I put that note? Okay, so the journal entry that you would have actually had plenty of time to read through before now goes something to this effect. You are aware that it is the journal of the quartermaster of the Tamarot. Day 1. As is my habit, I am starting a new journal entry to record my passage aboard a new ship. The captain claims to hail from the far south, but his speech and by his speech and mannerisms, I place him from one of the inner western kingdoms. I have accepted the position of quartermaster. The men seem to be in good health, and the captain appears to have their respect. Day 27. After nearly a month of travelling aboard the Tamarot, I have noted a change in attitude amongst the crew. While they are quick to obey the captain, I now hear quiet grumbles, and the cook has asked that I permit extra rations of rum and ale to be handed out to the men. I have done so, but will be sure to mention it to the captain as well. Day 44. A week ago, after a meeting of the senior officers, 2 members of the crew went missing. Speculation runs rife that they committed suicide. And yet, I spoke to both men shortly before their disappearance, and their demeanour seemed quite jovial, in fact. It does not make sense to me, but I shall keep a closer eye on the rest of the men nonetheless. Day 56. We have arrived at our destination. Excuse me. Metat, on the coast of Nyrond. Good profit has been made, but the men have been forbidden permission to spend time in port. Their grumbling was silenced when the captain ordered the first mate and boatswain to whip 3 men at random. 20 lashes each. The captain allowed us only enough time to resupply, and we are due to leave on the morrow. No cargo taken aboard for trade. Day 70. I have taken to hiding my journal. For 3 days we have been chasing a merchant vessel. The captain means to pirate her. When I protested, I was told that I was welcome to jump overboard or taste the first mate's whip. I have taken to avoiding the other officers if I can. I am disturbed by this new bloodlust. Day 72. We have taken the merchant ship. The captain has ordered its crew brought aboard the Tamarot for a special celebration. Day 73. I have locked myself in my cabin. The air reeks of blood and offal. The captain slaughtered the merchant crew, muttering dark words in an evil tongue beyond my ken. I must get off this ship. I have beseeched Procan for guidance and protection. May he grace me with both. Day 76. The captain has demanded my presence. I am to come unarmed. If I do not return to Gradzul, tell my beloved Terra that I love her, and I will see her in the next life. And that is the end of the journal.
Yeah.
Is that found, or is that only for Richard?
I would imagine that he would have
Yeah, I'd share that
shared it
info.
around. Yeah.
So pretty much something drove that crew to pirating Amantis, and what sounds like sacrificial, in my guess, sacrificing a merchant ship to Orcus.
Yeah. Something to that effect.
Okay.
A couple of notes have been also inserted into a couple of the margins. This is clearly fresher writing. One of them is, I can't remember if I actually mentioned it to you, that the captain that is being spoken of is somebody called Syrgaul. Syrgaul. Okay. So, yeah, that's just to give you a little bit more
Okay.
fleshed out, if you will, the information that you rolled so well on like a month ago.
Yeah.
It's amazing how time flies, but anyway.
So now that journal was just the quartermaster of that ship, eh? Of the Tomarot.
Yes, that was just the quartermaster of the Tamarot.
Yeah.
As at that moment. I'm going to swap over this
Okay,
map
and
to a smaller
then-
again.
I forget, can I give you some homework as well? As part of my background, I believe, or something. But it would take sending a map to a ruin or a dungeon.
Oh, your archaeologist stuff. I can give you some homework for that. I mean, you can give me some homework for that. Sorry. My
Currently,
brain
blank.
thought one thing, my mouth said something completely different. But anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, sure, I'll give you that assignment with pleasure as well. No,
I just want to... Sorry, I just want to clarify the link again between the ship and Cadriel. Was it Cadriel on the ship, or was it just the ship has a link to this stone of Cadriel?
Yeah, as far as you know, that ship and perhaps the crew have some sort of link to Cadriel.
Okay.
I'm trying
Not
to
necessarily that
remember...
Cadriel was on the ship, but there's a link there with...
The other thing that you also were made aware of, I think it's been a bit of a while.
Yeah. Oh, I've got... I'll tell you what I've got, and then... So he was an instrument of Procan's wrath, invoked Procan's protection from pirates, and Cadriel called and sunk a pirate fleet.
Yeah.
So, and then that was the Tomarot, which is the name of the ship. I've got the captain's name, the journal, and that Cadriel was a vengeful tool, particularly to the undead, and that he's fought against Orcus.
That sounds vaguely insulting, a vengeful tool, but yes. Yes, because you had the poem, is that the word I'm looking for? The writing on the crystal as well. And I don't know if you still have the wording for that, but basically to whosoever reads this, know that within these crystal walls resides a resplendent soul. Cadriel, servant of the Wayfather, the ocean's wrath personified. Cadriel's freedom may be purchased by uttering his greatest shame. Name it in his presence, and his atonement shall commence.
Yeah.
so.
Well, I think I need to find the ship to find this greatest shame. Something tells me they're linked. I smell a story.
You do. So, what are you doing?
All I smell is burning undead.
Yep, very much. That's gonna hang in the air for a while. there were a lot of burning undead.
You're not burning.
Father Arish, are you planning to stay on this island for a while and set up for the Duke, or what are you in the Paladins?
I need sunlight. Sunlight. Hey. Father Arish says, no. If I may, I will be returning to Burl with, well, if I may have permission to board your ship once again. The rest of the Paladins will remain here on the island and continue to hunt down any stray undead that may be present, and ready the way for the rest of the Duke's men to arrive.
Well, okay. No, that's really what I wanted to check, but because we'd like to probably leave this crystal here. It seems to be a beacon to the undead, and bringing this into a city until we know more is definitely not a good idea. And I figure
Might I recommend you also ask them to keep a distance from the crystal, at least 50 to 100 feet away from it, maybe.
Yeah. Also, the glyph is still there, so no one try and touch the crystal.
No.
Otherwise, there may be pain.
Well, Arish would be familiar with magical glyphs, so he would know the general radius and that as well. So he immediately calls over one of the younger squires, and they start marking out a line, basically with, I don't know, sticks or something. They go and forage for it, just to create some sort of perimeter around it. They know, no, do not cross. If they had some of that white and red chevron tape, they would use that probably. But hey, this is fantasy, so no. But something is down the road or whatever. Yeah. So, but no. Almost called him Cadriel.
Oh my god.
Father Arish. Jeez. Wow. He says to you, no, striking a pose. That's your cue to swoon. Where's your eyes? Where's your eyes? Sun glistening off of his sweaty body. Anyway, he's sort of like half leaning on that maul of his, and he says, "No, if you can give me passage to either to Seaton or to Saltmarsh, I need to travel back to my parish, basically."
We haven't been to Burl in a while.
Just working.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
would it be best to go to Saltmarsh, touch ground there, and head into Burl? Because I know Xerxes has some goats he may need to pick up.
Yeah.
I want to. I mean, yeah, we can do that, but and that's close to the Dreadwood as well.
Yeah. Because from Burl's got the one gate heading straight out to the Dreadwood. Yeah.
Yeah. So everything we sort of want to do from now. Although, let's.
Can we not just go to Saltmarsh?
Well, let's go Seaton first, or maybe we send a message to get our great weapons sent to Saltmarsh to meet us there.
Oh, we can go to Seaton and then go to Saltmarsh. I mean, it's not.
You are aware it's
it's
only been like half a day since you left Seaton.
Yeah,
your weapons are still going to be at least a month in the making.
Okay,
sorry, my brain heard. I've sorted out your weapons as your weapons are ready.
No. As in, I sorted out your weapons in Fantasy Grounds, and your weapons are ready to be distributed, but they are not ready for you to collect yet. The blacksmith is still busy.
So, Bill, we go to save the hobbits and the halflings and the
halflings, the hobbits.
Well, they're on the way to Bill.
Yeah.
And the one is getting a goat steed ready.
Aren't our horses in freaking Seaton?
Yeah, I think you brought your horses on board, didn't you?
Okay,
Did
sure.
you bring them on board?
No, I don't remember saying that, but okay, sure.
But they
Isn't
would
that
have.
why you hired? Catastrophe?
No,
No, that is not his name. Yeah, I
No,
know he's
well,
got something.
catastrophe was for all of our
Natural.
goats and all our animals for slaughtering and eating and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But did he bring our horses as well? That's the question.
No.
In all honesty.
Okay, let's do it this way. I've got a new system that I'm using. Mickey's already had experience of this. I'm going to also use highs and lows. I want you guys to vote high or low. I'm going to roll a percentile die, and depending on what I roll, something fortuitous or something shitty might happen. In this case, do you have your horses on board or don't you?
I vote high because
Hi.
DM hacks.
Aye.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. Hello there. Okay, let's see.
It's
No, wait,
unanimous.
that's not going to help. I need to roll on this one.
Wait, is this on? Yes, it's on. Ow.
Percentage. Your horses are not on board.
God damn it.
That's
They
good.
It would have burned. Remember?
Okay, so do we go and fetch our horses, or we just go to Saltmarsh and hire some horses and head off to
No, I want my horse
How
back.
much money do you have?
Bell? Not
A
enough.
horse does not cost that much. You
Literally buy a horse for the duration that we're there.
could buy a fucking war
I
horse.
can't get up.
I was about to say, if I'm going to buy another horse, it's going to be a bloody war horse.
I have enough money to buy us all horses and not make a dent in my funds.
She does. That's
I vote
bad.
we get extra horses. We get horses for
Yeah.
every town.
Yeah, get horses for every town we go to.
Yeah.
But I swear,
Prepaid horses.
if we buy war horses and we go like 5 minutes down the road and get zapped by a bloody dragon again.
Sorry, I heard
Maybe
whore
you're-
horses, and that fits with Alan's
Whore.
whole business. But
Write that down, Xerxes. Write that down for the.
Yeah.
That's for a sideline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
One
when the guys come to visit the brothel,
is
like at least let their horses have some entertainment as well.
Yeah, why not?
Exactly.
and the thing is, you can fucking start a breeding program and sell the offspring. You can make back your money. It's a good investment.
Awesome. Stud sales would probably go well.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Okay, a new thing to add on our list. Okay, where can we find an enchanter or a herbalist or a alchemist or whatever, where we can get herbs or alchemy or whatever to make mares permanently on heat? Because we're going to need that if we're going to get this to work.
God.
you can get a Maldara.
This is turning slightly into animal torture.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
torture.
the DM has no idea how to respond to this. I don't know why.
Well, you can start looking for the cost of fencing. And hay.
That won't cost too
One day
much.
we're gonna have a keep, and it's gonna be like those mansions where they have the car garages at the bottom of it. So it's
Horses.
just gonna be stables for all our fucking horses.
And the floor above, whores.
You're not
Horses,
wrong.
whores, hope.
And some heroes.
It's almost like a drive-through, a ride-through.
A ride through a.
Yeah.
Let's get the penthouse.
Yes, so we're going to Bull.
Yes.
Stopping off Saltmarsh, parking, and then going to Bull.
And then
Alrighty.
the drunkest guy's gonna get the wrong floor.
Let's face it. Some drunk guys, they don't care. I'm just saying it. Moving along very swiftly. So, the rest of the paladins had already started to unload their gear and stuff. And, they setting up camp not too far away from the crystal. You see that, of the 30 or so guys that came with you, most of them are still alright. Some have been wounded, and you see they start, basically with the camp, they start taking care of the wounded, praying to their various gods, blah blah blah, seeing who can be resurrected, etc. And Father Arish brings his two, I want to say lighties, his two acolytes. Yeah, like lighties works. There's two lighties with him, and they are basically standing down at the beach waiting for you guys. Is there anything else you want to do while you are on the island?
I'm going to go close to that crystal and I'm going to say, how dare you make love to a mortal? Just me pretending that I know what his greatest sin is.
Nothing happens.
What?
Just kidding.
He's not Zeus.
That's it.
He's not Zeus. Yes.
Oh god.
The most promiscuous.
I
of the gods.
actually would have laughed if like Alan just randomly managed to guess it like that.
I'm just staring. That's all I'm doing.
That's cool. That's cool. So,
I can't think of anything I want to do on the island still.
all right.
Was there anything else we wanted to look at the Burnt Down Temple?
No.
No.
Not that I-
Okay. Can I
Nah.
oh.
Let's go.
Yeah, so you guys start heading back to ship. You leave the boats, the extra boats that were brought along there? Or do you take
Well,
a
yep.
extra
We'll
rowboat
take one rowboat with us just in case we need, but the most let it, because then it allows them to go around the island if they need to and so on.
Yeah.
And it's not actually too far away from like the mainland coast. It is conceivable that they would be able to actually, as long as the weather was alright, they'd be able to row your boat, across to the mainland. So
4 miles. It's like 2 miles, not even.
pretty easy. It's not a worry. The main issue is the weather. That's all. So yeah, if you're ready, you get up on board, and it's how long
Onwards, lads.
shale is that? It's not. Yeah,
Onwards,
it's 4 miles is the hex.
I'll do some bits of bandaging and healing to those who fought the undead and are coming back with us.
None of them are coming back with you, other than Arish and his 2 acolytes.
Okay,
I
so
think-
all the crews didn't get involved.
Yeah, no. The crew stayed on ship. No.
Smart.
The crew knows better. You leave paladins to do their work. Don't get in the way of those zealous fuckers.
When we do take off, I think you just need to remove, or I can start removing my own, all of the effects and our aid spells, HP increase, the manual increase.
Oh yes.
Well, that lasts for 8 hours,
That lasts for
so
8 hours, so maybe leave
Okay.
that on for now.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Is there anything else that needs to actually be removed? Let's just see.
let me see here. I can take.
Corollas, I'm
Bardic?
assuming that your short sword
Bardic
is no longer
Inspiration
on
is
fire.
still like an hour or 2.
No, Bardic Inspiration
Well, I
lasts
mean,
for
I
10
can-
minutes.
Okay,
My
10
Spirit
minutes.
Guardians are gone, my wings are gone, spiritual weapons gone.
Just drink a Red Bull. You'll help.
Is Peter with us?
Heroism, how long does that
He's
last?
on his phone.
That's also a short one.
Yeah.
It's like what, 10 minutes? Okay. Sorry, I was just writing something down.
Don't forget the
Oh.
bless as well, eh? I think I just
Heroism.
accidentally deleted something from Corollas that shouldn't have been deleted. Oops.
Oh, it's 1 minute, actually.
So heroism can come off.
Okay, I need
Yeah.
to do this.
Why doesn't-
Mine is just
I can't-
less.
I'll keep my bardic inspiration, but I think it can come off.
I could just give
Yeah.
it back to you.
My Bless and Bardic Inspiration need to come off.
You come. Oh, I'm just kidding.
You should be
You
able
get
to
what
delete
they
that, not so?
No, we
Yeah.
didn't add it, so we can't delete it.
Yeah.
Boy, God damn it! She's making me do paperwork here.
Also, random thing. When I loaded up now, all my modules weren't loaded. I had to reload everything.
I had to do that last week as well.
I'm busy looking. Because I don't have any modules. Because I was thinking of looking
you
at the
might
classes
have
for
to.
level up.
I think with this new update, they have decided to
Reset things.
reset
Mine-
things a little bit.
Mine was like that last week, but this week it's fine. Weird.
Okay, I can take suggestion off of you. Okay, there you go. I removed them all.
I just need Bless taken off.
That would
I
be
believe it's Bless.
That's not me.
lyric.
You can also remove their temp points, I think. I can't do that.
You can't.
Thank you.
Who else had the heroism?
I removed it. Don't worry.
Okay,
Okay.
I
So
think
it's just
I
the
did.
place.
I'm good. Sorted.
Max HP increased by 5.
That's still another 8 hours. Or
Ah.
7 hours or whatever.
Okay. Ow. Round 5.
Alright, I think I have everything sorted. And I've got...
Bim's Dragon Breath. Can I take it off? Yeah, I can.
If you put it on, you can take it off, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
And Oceanus is blessed.
Is he also still blessed? Where is Oceanus? Alrighty, cool. His is also removed. Sorry, folks.
Is
this
mine the Eberron Lost War, hey?
I beg your pardon.
My what's his name is in Eberron Lost War one, hey?
Yes, correct. Alrighty then. So, you guys are back on board. You are setting sail. And you are setting sail to...
That way!
Saltmarsh.
North way.
You want to go in that direction.
Let me get the
That way.
piercer
That
showing.
way.
You go left, right, then you go right, then you go straight, right.
Right. Need to make this ship
We go this
smaller.
way. We go that way. We go that way.
Something to that effect. Okay, you guys are now on board, on ship. It's going to take you a couple of hours to reach Saltmarsh. The day is pretty fine. As you come into Saltmarsh, I want you to make me some perception checks.
Perception.
I get you. Is it? Fuck, what is this thing again? Proficiency times 2.
God damn it.
Yeah,
Oh
do we do?
yeah, why would you?
Perception
we
checks.
perceptioning.
Yeah.
Perceptioning.
I was a 17. I was almost a 1. And it just went 7. What fuck you two? Oh,
okay.
oh my god.
6
What
for
is happening?
Aquarius, 12 for Siren, 7 for Bim,
The hell?
22
Oh,
for
they're
Beirut,
fucking
4 for
The fucking
Xerxes.
fog again.
What does
I mean-
proficiency times 2 mean?
That means
Like-
whatever your proficiency bonus is, like
You
if your
double.
Oh, the
proficiency
bonus.
is 3, then it turns to a 6.
But mine is 0.
Your proficiency bonus, no, your
No.
character is a proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay. So not in the skill, but my actual level proficiency.
Correct,
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Richard. It's for the Irish.
But then what does that mean? That I add 6 to my perception now?
Yes.
With if I
No.
use the spyglass.
No, your perception is, let's say for example, your perception is 10 plus. Well, if your perception is your wisdom, okay, is like a +1. Right? Your proficiency bonus is a +2. So if it's double proficiency bonus, it means it's +1, +2, +2. So your proficiency is doubled.
No,
So you're
but
plus
your,
2
your guys'
proficiency
proficiency now
before.
is +3, so yes, he is right, it is +6.
Okay.
I'm so confused, guys. My proficiency in perception is +0, but
Yeah.
my level proficiency is +3.
Yeah, so
Then
you
it
would
will be
get instead,
+6.
you would get +6.
Okay, so I-
+3.
Okay, so I was right. Okay, cool.
So then that means your perception would actually be a would be 10 at this
Okay,
point in
yeah,
time.
with you.
Carolus and Beirut. You see it first, and then Siren picks it up a little short while afterwards. As you come into the bay and you start seeing the docks and things approaching, you notice that there is a rather ominous looking fleet of ships there. And when you immediately Beirut and Carolus, I don't know, your eyesight is a bit better on this day, I don't know why. You recognize that these ships are flying an emblem that you have seen flying in Saltmarsh itself before, just outside the quartermasters of Iuse's little encampment. You take this to mean that these are actually ships from the Empire.
Hey!
Who? What?
My people!
Your people.
My empire.
Your empire. I think Ayuz might have a
do-
word or two about that.
Do we have anything to worry about these ships, or
There's lots of me around.
No,
You
he
will
got
remember
sprayed.
that because the quartermasters of Ayuz were set up in Saltmarsh, one of their main activities was they were buying food. So these ships are likely here to collect
Restock
whatever has
and-
been, sourced to take back to the Empire. Let me tell you how many ships there are. I will roll for it. Okay, there are 5 ships. But they look incredibly ominous because they are all painted in shades of black and grey. And yeah, they are flying this very odd symboled flag. And I'm trying to actually see, is there a picture of it? Hold on a second. Give me a moment. I can't remember if I put this in or not. I don't think I did. One moment.
Did you see I started getting the crew to put up a new flag for us?
No longer the unicorn.
No.
it's now the donkey dong?
By the way, I'm not drawing. I'm not gonna try and look for references.
All of a sudden, your internet search history becomes very dodgy.
Donkey dongs. Image search.
The DM has decided he is not taking part in this conversation.
Donkey dong transparent on white PNG.
God damn it. Yeah.
Sorry, my friends. Give me a moment. I'm now not finding the thing that I thought was clearly in this supplement. And I can't recall it off the top of my head. But that's fine.
I just realized what the floating brothel's name is going to be.
On the sails of the ship, not on the flags, but on the sails themselves, are these large grinning skulls.
Basic pirates.
No.
Basic.
You would also know that this is actually the holy symbol of Ayuz,
I don't know
who
who that
is, for all intents and purposes, a demigod as well as an emperor.
No.
Xerxes would be able to tell you more.
I should be able to tell you more.
Yeah, you should be able to tell. Well,
I need to go and read up a little bit more.
give me a
Like the
religion
T-Abbott
check.
car.
Eh? What was that? Sorry, I
No,
missed
it's
that
just-
part.
I was just singing some Grease.
Oh. But yeah, if you want, give me some religion checks. To see what you recall about Ayuz.
So I get advantage.
Yeah, you can have advantage because you actually come from there.
I like
Like-
it. Xerxes,
You can.
I like
I'll
it.
tell you what. You can do history or religion.
I'll do history.
Oh, can I rather do history? I'm proficient in that.
Go for
God damn it.
it. God damn it.
2 12s is 24.
2 12s is 24. Is that how that works?
Religion or history?
Yeah.
Religion or history? Wow, that dice is all over the fucking place. Alright, with a 16, Xerxes, you probably do have the best grip on it. Somebody else rolling as well. Beirut. No, 14 is also not enough. You suck. So, Ayuz is thought of to be the half-fiend son of the demon lord Grazd, who you know to be the demon lord of, like, basically lust. And a powerful wizard named Igwilv. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that properly. I don't know. It's spelled Iggwilv. Appearing on Earth as a shriveled old man or as a huge demonic-looking being, Ayuz has many fiendish allies and impersonates other gods to fool mortals, and increases territory. He remains a great threat to the balance, despite setbacks since the Greyhawk Wars. The Greyhawk Wars was basically a period of time where a whole bunch of the middle and southern kingdoms banded together to basically push back Ayu's expansions. Well, actually, it was basically like a world war. A lot of them broke into fighting as well. You know his symbol to be the grinning skull, and he has a particular hatred for Zagig, Vecna, Saint Cuthbert, and the free city of Greyhawk. What else does he know? You would also know that Ayu's clerics are particularly fond of inflicting cruelty and torture upon anybody who opposes them. Ayu's, that is, tolerates no less than absolute fanaticism and complete obedience. His clerics constantly try to outdo each other in their acts of cruelty and evil. These are not nice people.
I don't tell anyone any of that.
You also know that one of the major, I'll say it's an industry, though it's not really an industry, is the enslavement of other people. It's one of the main other drivers for the expansion of the empire.
Yeah.
So,
Can I have a copy of that?
you do have a copy of that.
Where?
You have the Living Greyhawk Gazette.
Oh, is that read from there?
That is in there, yes.
Okay, cool.
After
You
the
may
empty
read
net,
that part of it. So,
You got a fucked up nation, bro.
You didn't. I didn't tell you any of that.
Yeah, this is out of character. I'm saying that.
the rest of you would know. Basically,
Well,
you
look
guys
at
would
me.
be aware of Ayu's empire, and you would know that these are not nice people. They are. You would know them at the very least. You would know them to be slavers.
Makes sense though, because I'm always trying to sacrifice people.
Yeah.
It's
tracks.
It's nurture versus nature, and you were nurtured in that environment, so makes sense.
Oh, there
So-
you go.
You guys pull into dock, tie off. Most of your people, I don't know. I suppose somebody would actually approach you and ask you, do you give permission to the crew to disembark?
Sure.
How
Good
are
guy.
you? What
Well,
are your
it's-
orders to the crew aboard the ship?
Enjoy
I
yourselves.
think we're going to be docked here until we're back from Burl.
Enjoy
So
yourself.
Restock, fix the burn damage on the boats. We'll be back in a week, I guess.
yeah,
But first, I go to the empty net. I need to see.
Yeah,
how
but
this
let's all go
goes.
drink.
Land, drink.
That was my friend.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think the first thing that we would
first
do
fucking
is
go hard, then get shit done, and then you can enjoy the rest of your free time.
yeah, that's exactly it. I say everyone drinks on Siren, and then we
Yeah.
go to the empty net.
Yeah. And what's his
Alrighty.
name?
Good day. We're about to take an entire ship's crew to one bar.
The name
Yeah,
of
but
the
it's
guy, the proprietor.
Yeah.
5 silver times 40.
I have it somewhere.
She's gonna spend 5 gold.
Well, I mean, we did that. Didn't we buy a shit ton of
Right.
cakes for 2 gold
Crib.
the last
Yeah.
time we were here?
Exactly. Prep.
So whatevs. A cake for everyone.
All right. So,
Goodbye, livers.
So back to orders for the ship. And what are you doing with? His name is escaping me again. Oceanus and Bayleaf.
Those two.
Father Arish disembarks.
Oceanus, I'll give Oceanus the option to come and join us. Either to them, but up to Burl, or he can stay with the ship. It's up to him. I don't know what he'd actually do.
Roll for it.
Oceanus. What would he do? I'm trying to think. Because he would be keen to stay on the ship and near the ship. Because he is a sea elf. And
I
yet
think
he
he'd probably
does-
come and drink with us and then chill.
He would probably chill with you guys as long as you
Well,
report. He might
yeah.
even be tempted to go and inland because you know that he does have a very deep curiosity about what is inland, because he's never really been.
Well, I mean, he can either join us and come to Bill, or we can leave him in charge to make sure everything happens on the ship. Sort of as pseudo-captain while we're not here.
Well, 2 I see, because isn't there... there's not a captain, but the guy that looks after the Marines and the
Sergeant
soldiers and stuff.
Yeah, Sergeant
So Oceanus can be like 2 I see.
Cool. So between the two of them, you trust them to look after the ship. But the ship has orders to stay in port?
Yes.
Okay. How long, the dockmaster wants to know this, how long will your ship be remaining in port? Because that will, of course, accrue dockage. No. What do you call it? Thinking of the right word.
Dock fees.
What's the docking fee?
Yeah,
What's the docking fees per day?
Per day, 2 gold a day. Or
Don't
the
lie.
size
Okay.
of your ship.
It takes 4 hours to get to Bill, right?
Yeah.
Well, like,
If all
let's
goes
say
well.
let's say a week for now, and then anything over that we'll sort out when we get back.
So I just want to add to that, right? The last time when we went to go and fight that troglodyte in the Dreadwood, it took us like 3 days to get there and 3 days back.
Troll! Troll in the dungeon!
There was a troll, not a
Yeah.
troglodyte.
I know, but troglodyte sounds cooler. So,
If you want
And
some
technically,
I
she
can
can
arrange
speak, so
troglodytes.
troglodyte is...
so that took 6 days total. We might need more than a week. Oh, a week is 10 days. So
Yes.
a week is probably fine.
A week
No, what-
in Greyhawk is 7 days, I believe.
Oh, is it 7 days? I thought it was 10.
And
Greyhawk
2
is very much the same as normal Earth.
Okay, I'm saying 12 days to be safe.
Can I ask a question quickly?
Or 10 days, sorry.
When we level up, are we leveling up in downtime?
Eh?
Are we leveling up with downtime?
Yes, I was actually just thinking about that. I have all these
Because-
fantastic rules about leveling up, don't I?
Mm-hmm. So if we're leveling up with downtime, we have to take that into account. Plus, then I'd say another 20 days after that, because we're going to go up in the Dreadwood and cause cock.
That's a lot of gold.
Yeah,
It's
could
2
you-
gold a day.
Exactly, it's a lot.
So we're going to pay 10 gold each for like a long time.
Yes.
What is our downtime again? Level times?
Yeah, give me a second, I'm trying to find it.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so
Yeah, I
10
remember
days.
something like that, and I
I
thought I don't want to be that kid that reminds that there's homework. So I was like, I'm just gonna keep quiet and see if we level up in one day.
Sorry.
No, there is. Where the hell was my level? Aha, there we go. How will leveling up work? God, you know, when the DM can't even remember his own fucking rules. So, to level in the band from 5th level to 10th level takes 20 days and costs 40 gold pieces.
Okay, 20 days plus 10 days. Let's call it 15 days to be safe.
Mhm.
Okay, so 35 days.
So, 35 days times 2 is 70 gold pieces.
Very well.
Okay. My high class Super Lani ladies are here, right?
In the single bedroom apartment that you rented for them, yes?
God.
No, they're in my establishment.
Did you buy that establishment already? Yes, you did, hey, didn't you?
Yeah, yes.
You did. I forgot about
We even created a map for it and everything.
Yes, you did. We did. Yes,
It's
we did.
definitely more than a single bed apartment.
It used to be. It used to be.
It's
Hey,
what
there's
they
a
make
lot of
money.
stuff going on. I need to make better notes. So,
Same.
yeah, your establishment is there. Oh yeah, because you still were hanging out there with Beirut and all that shit.
Yeah.
But
So
again,
14 gold each.
yes. Or if you wanted to make a communal kitty, you can do that too. But yeah, 14 gold each works fine.
Well, should we How about we just put 150 gold into a communal kitty now, and that goes towards shit like this, and then we can top it up when necessary.
Would
I'm
you like
fine
to
with
use
that.
the observer for that purpose?
Yes, we can do that.
Or
Yeah, we
can't we
just-
just do
Or party sheets?
But what if we get gold?
the party
Yeah.
sheet is distributed.
Yes,
Okay.
I agree. Observer.
Okay,
Yeah.
so observer
So-
will keep track of that stuff.
Okay, I've subtracted my 150.
So you each putting in 150.
Yeah,
Okay.
150. So
150 gold. Yeah.
I need to do mathematics. Hold on.
Oh, I have a calculator, it's fine.
You click the Windows key and you type CA, and then you push Enter.
I have a phone.
I like doing mathematics in my head.
150, right? Okay.
Yeah. So okay.
Yeah,
So
but-
150 each. So that's 750 total, of which I'm going to subtract 70 now. All right.
Hmm.
My money!
Sorry, was that my money or buy money?
Mine. Mine.
Alrighty. So you guys, yeah, we'll gloss over it. We'll say that you guys are going to hang around Saltmarsh. You can do any purchasing of stuff that you want. You're going to the empty net.
Yes.
Do you have a particular thing in mind that you want to discuss
it's-
with Treb?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, what's that, Adam?
If it's daytime, still, I will rather go and do some things before I go drink.
Trying to think what time of day it would be.
Well, I'm going to kill a deck, so I don't think time really matters too much.
No, it'll probably be about mid-afternoon at the moment, after all of that. Maybe a little bit longer. Let's say mid to late afternoon, so like 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon.
I'll say, I'm off to see the wizard, and I'll start skipping away.
Bye. Enjoy.
Alrighty. Let me do this. I'm going to close this map.
Oh, we're in Saltmarsh. We're gonna that Wizzy Wiz dude is not here, isn't he?
Yeah, that's where I'm going. Would you like to come, sir?
Yes, I need to.
Okay.
Because it'll fit in with my level up.
I'm gonna go check out Walgar.
Sure. Okay. Where is Corollas going?
I'm gonna go to the Abbey, check if it's still standing.
With your
With the dead parrot.
Yeah, I was about to say, with the spiritualized parrot.
That
Because it's probably
parrot-
spiritualized by now.
Well, it's probably been like 6 years. So, I think that thing has been thrown away anyway.
yeah.
Are you guys still in initiative order? Hey,
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
going to initiative, clear initiatives. And then I would like everybody to roll initiative for me. Don't worry, you are not going into combat. This is just so I can get some
Easily.
order into the chaos.
Now I roll well. So. I see.
Oh,
Okay.
garbage.
Wait, we're still waiting on Neville's roll.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to freaking appear.
Damn.
Can you get proficiency in initiative?
You
are-
can
Yeah.
get a bonus to it.
Yeah, you can tell there's a couple of
Or-
feats,
There's
magical armor.
Carry-
yeah.
Carry that shield that Barry has, and then you get advantage.
Yeah. And I'm strongly considering getting the feat alert. Alert gives you +5 to your initiative roll.
Isn't it based on decks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can also just increase your decks.
As well, yes.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna start with Siren.
No.
Crib, greet
Yes.
you with a
Long
mug of
time
ale
no see. Yes.
and like
Yes, I like
some weird-looking fish cakes. Siren,
Yes.
you're back!
Hi.
I'm so happy to see you. This
It's
place
been
has
a
been an
while.
absolute dump without you here.
Really? Why is that? It's just quiet.
Yeah, quiet. Not much going
Bye.
on, really.
I have a business proposition.
Oh, I'm all ears. And like somebody starts coming into the bar behind you, and Killidick just gives him like a steely eye and says, "We're closed. Fuck off."
I will help you upgrade this place.
Upgrade? I don't think it needs upgrades. I love this place.
Sure? I know you love it, but do you want to attract more people?
Well, can't hurt.
Well, let's not upgrade. Let's say repairs then.
Oh, okay. And
we'll help you repair this place.
Well, what did you have in mind? Like, are you like gonna give me money?
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
For no reason.
For your kindness.
You see, he gets like this very calculating look. And he says, "Okay, sounds like we can make a deal." And he like hefts his very dirty hand up and offers it to you.
You sound hesitant. When have I
What
ever
are
done
the
you wrong?
strings? I'm just worried about. Are there any strings attached?
No, there aren't. I just. Well. No strings. I just thought of something though.
What?
Me and my party, my friends, only us though, get free drinks.
What kind of drinks? Like all drinks? Just the ale?
We'll say not the high price ones, but like the nice but not too expensive.
Okay, so not top shelf.
Not top shelf, yes, of course.
Well, that will depend on your investment.
Okay, how much do you need to repair / upgrade this place? Or do you need me to just give you money?
Well, it depends. There are a couple of things that can be done. 500 gold pieces will do a lot. Fresh paint, maybe expand the porch a little bit, shore up those pylons.
Well, you see what I'll do? Instead of 500, I'll give you 1,000, and then you can add some pizzazz.
His fucking jaw drops. He says, "I might even throw in a couple of bottles of the top shelf stuff."
Yeah, that'd be fine. I just like, seeing as I have this much gold, just like this big money bag just from my belt, just be like...
Just ching conk.
Okay. 1,000.
He says, "I have the best ideas. We're going to revamp your stage. It's going to be bigger.
Yes.
There's going to be more lights. Maybe I'll get that shitty wizard to put magical lights in."
What you wizard?
Kenedick.
Yeah, well...
What other shitty wizards are in town?
I don't remember names. Yes, we do that. You get more of the good stuff. You attract more people.
Alright.
Maybe
Sounds like a deal.
That.
He spits on the palm of his hand and offers it to you.
I'll
Shake
do
on
the
it.
same.
Alright. You have a very furry paw, so that's going to be gross, but okay.
Yeah. But like...
Done.
No, wait.
Deal.
That is done. That is all I wanted to do. And now I drink until my friends show up.
Cool. So, next up in the initiative order would be whom? I don't have it in front of me now. Beirut.
Siren, you must just roll your HP down by 5.
Okay, I'll do that.
And I don't know who else had the thingy.
It was Orcus.
Oceanus.
I was say Orcus. Well, which Orcus?
So
One of them
Oceanus
is
also
dead.
needs to have
One
5
is
more.
dead, the other's a death god.
Yep. Go figure.
Maybe one in the same. Who knows?
Who knows?
Cool.
Would be
Wouldn't
kind
that
of
be a
ironic
twist?
to have a giant statue to Orcus the death god erected in Saltmarsh
Yeah.
unknowingly.
Yep. Pretty much. Alrighty. So, Beirut, what are you doing?
Alright, so But Xerxes and I have gone to Wizzywiz, right?
Oh, okay, so shall we...
Bear and I are together.
Okay, so we'll wrap your two together then. That's fine. 2 birds, 1 stone.
What? Follow me!
Off you
And
run.
I'll start skipping.
You're skipping, giving a little flutter of your bat wings every second step, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Old Bims.
Killadick.
No, but
Yeah,
Bims is
Bims.
just like flying around, catching
Yeah.
bugs. Like
Yeah.
he sits on your shoulder, and it sounds like he's eating a packet of chips, but he's actually eating on like a fucking huge dragonfly. That's just going. He's happy. He's purred.
That's my boy.
So you get to Killadick's tower.
Then as I'm walking along, seeing as they're busy hop skipping and jumping, I don't feel like hop skipping and jumping, but I'll reduce my height by a foot and then increase my height back up to 7 foot. And then reduce my height by a foot and then go back up to 7 foot.
God, that would be nauseating to watch. But anyway, yeah, you get a whole bunch of weird looks. As you are busy walking across the bridge past the quartermasters of IUs, you guys notice that there is a hive of activity. You catch a glimpse of the captain, what was her name? Indros.
Zendros.
Zendros, that's it. Who you can see she's busy ordering crates and things to be loaded up onto wagons that are basically, you see a steady stream of them starting to leave, heading obviously towards the docks. With whatever goods they've managed to haul together here in the encampment. She does not notice you two as you pass and make your way up the hill, up the bluff, towards Killadick's tower. As you approach the tower, the door cracks open, inviting you in.
Oh, that's a first. I'll say, come along.
Yeah, that is a first. Apparently we're welcome.
Yeah, it's usually not very welcoming.
So you step inside the tower. The door closes and you find yourself in Killadick's reception chamber. You see there are some mage lights in various colors floating here and there. And you find the man himself reclining on like his big fluffy pillows, on his big fluffy couch, smoking a very long golden pipe, making strange little patterns in this with the smoke. And he says to you, "Welcome back."
Huh, and he's nice today. I'll say, Killadick. How goes it, sir?
Better. My fortunes have improved. And you have
Oh, yes?
returned. Almost a godsend, if I believed in the gods.
Oh. And what has turned in your fortunes? Please elaborate.
My business.
Speaking of business, and I'll just start producing a whole bunch of things from my backpack.
He strokes his beard as you put this on the coffee table.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. Okay, no. I'm going to put.
What are you showing them?
A whole bunch of scrolls and specifically, where are these books now? Where are these books?
I don't know.
As I'm watching Xerxes put out the scrolls and that, I'm just going to ask Xerxes, are any of those ritual scrolls?
Let me tell you now.
Wizard rituals.
Will it say spell or will it say ritual?
It should say,
They're like
if it's a
level
spell
1
scroll-
divination, and yeah.
No. If it's a spell scroll, it will have the actual spell, and you'll have to check out the spell. So just tell me the name of the spell, and I can quickly search it for you. Or I can tell you offhand.
Yeah, I'll do that now. So let me just. Where are these bloody books? No. Blank book.
It's like rambling in his bag.
Yeah, pretty much.
Where is
It's
it?
like I know I had them in here somewhere.
There we go. Here's one. Gilded Tome.
Mm-hmm.
There was another one of these. There was a couple of these. Where did they go?
I don't know. Holy crap!
Something
you
is
have
wrong
been
here.
hoarding flippin' scrolls.
Yeah, but also there's something wrong here. I definitely had several more of these
Didn't
evil
you sell
tome
them in
books.
season?
No, I wanted to keep them as a bargaining chip tool for killer decks specifically. And there's definitely stuff missing here, like without a doubt.
I don't see.
All I have is this one gilded tome.
Unless it turned into unidentified.
No.
There's also something that just says book here.
There's a book and then there's a blank book, but
Yeah, so there's stuff missing here.
Okay, I don't know.
Oh, fragile tome. Sorry, I'm just blind. There we go. Okay, cool. So I'll whip out this gilded tome. So it says a gilded tome of dark ritual incantations written in Aquan and Infernal, and then 5 fragile tomes. Bound in sky blue leather and trimmed in copper, have old fragile pages describing procedures and details for several evil rites and ceremonies. The books make grim and harrowing reading. So those 2.
Where were you storing those books?
I would imagine in my backpack.
Yeah, your backpack would have gone under the water though, so that's fine. You would have left that on the ship.
Do those things have spells in them?
No, not the tomes.
Okay.
No.
So I'll whip out the books and I'll let him start having a look at those. Then the scrolls: scroll of protection from poison, scroll of light, scroll of hold person, scroll of gust of wind I'm gonna keep, scroll of feather fall, scroll of command I'll keep, and bless I'll keep, and then scroll of animate dead.
So not really anything that is a ritual spell, Neville.
None of them are rituals.
In fact, some of them are cleric spells.
I was going to say majority of them are divination. Divine magic. Sorry.
So you are basically trying to flog these things to him, yeah?
Well, I would like to make a trade in exchange for enchantment.
In exchange for enchantment. Well, let me see. So he's not interested in the bless. He's not interested in the command. Featherfall, he might be able to take off your hands. Light is pretty useless. Protection from poison, he'll take. What else do I have here?
And not animate dead.
Hold. No, you take. I've got that. And then the scroll of hold person. So altogether, those have got a cost of something.
70 plus 178 plus 37 plus 120.
It's 405
and then
gold, and then the gilded tomes and that are worth
25.
125.
Yeah.
Okay, and what kind of enchantment are you trying to barter with him for?
I will think while Beru does his thing.
Okay, cool. So, Beru, what are you doing?
Oh, when I was last here, I do recall that you are a wizard. So I would like to find out if you have a spell book for sale and if you have any scrolls for sale.
What do you mean by spell books?
I need a spell book.
As in?
An actual spell book. Wizard spell book.
Containing actual spells?
No. I need a blank spell book. Yeah, a spell book. That's part of my level up.
I might have a spare one.
Need that magic paper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need that magic paper.
Sounds like drugs to me.
With the magic pen and the magic ink. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really a magic pen, but it is magic ink.
Yeah, I need the supplies and that to be able to transcribe spells. And I need a spell book to transcribe the spells into.
Okay, so yeah.
And then I'll need some spells.
You want a spell book? You've got a
spell book. Well, put it this way: the spell book that I'm going to get from him will have 2 spells of my choice in it already. The feats Mo says I get to the ritual.
Oh, are you taking the ritual cast feat?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, the spellbook will
But
cost
I
you
do need
50
to. I
gold
do need to
pieces.
buy the spellbook's 50. Okay, and then does he have any other first, second, or third level spells that are rituals?
Oh god, I'm gonna need to find a table. Give me a second. That's not the
Do we
table
get a
I'm
feat at
looking.
6th level?
Not at 6th. You get
No.
it.
8.
Okay. Yeah.
You get a feat. You get a feat at 4th level. This is my 4th level freaking feat. Okay, do you mind?
Okay. Yeah, because you did that thing.
I always do that thing.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to just find my.
Have you ever known me to play a character that does not do that?
No.
I've only played
Please.
one character, the very first one, the Mines of Fandalva, my cleric. That was a pure cleric.
Please enlighten me
Huh? With what?
Some monk.
with that thing.
Ah, the multi-classing.
Yeah, but with what? What
What's
is
my
your
character?
multi-class? Yeah.
My character is currently I'm Rogue 3, Warlock 2, and now I'm leveling up to Rogue 4. So now I get my feat
Interesting.
or ability.
Wait, we're leveling up?
Yeah, soon.
Seems like it.
I'm lost.
Hello, Mickey.
Hi.
Welcome to the game.
Yeah.
Okay. I can generate a spellbook for you, Neville. None of these are ritual spells, except for illusionary script.
What is it? A spellbook? Can I edit it and put the spells in it? I can do that.
No, this has just got duplicate shit on it. Hang on,
Yeah.
let me generate another one. Okay, so I need to give you random spells, right, for your ritual things in the
No.
spellbook. What?
Scrolls? No. I get to choose 2 spells for my spell.
That's what I'm looking for. Fucking scrolls. Sorry, I completely lost the plot there for a second. This is what happens when tiredness hits it.
Yeah, scrolls. First, second, and third level
Give me a
scrolls.
second. I'm trying to look. Generate. First, second, and third level.
Yeah, whatever is available in first, second, or third in your random number thingy.
Nothing of use to you. These are all cleric spells.
No, well, Audi from the wizard scrolls, and he's a wizard. He'll only have wizard stuff. That's why he rejected the cleric shit.
Okay. They don't need to be rituals, you say?
No. Well, whatever he has, I'm only interested in the ones that are rituals.
You're only interested in the ones that are rituals.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to check the spells quickly because this doesn't actually say it on here directly, and I cannot remember if it is a ritual or not.
Well, list them to me, and I'll tell you.
No, these are cantrips. These are not. This is useless. Remove curse, I thought was one, but it is not. Warding bond is also not one. No, you know what? This is going to be easier for me just to go and do this. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. All right.
Okay, how about this? There's 1, 2, 3.
How
4,
many
5,
must
6,
you
7.
get?
Yeah.
Or I need to make that determination. Give me a persuasion check.
Me?
Yes, you.
Persuasion or deception?
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Persuasion is freaking terrible.
Oh, excuse me, folks. I'm yawning, yeah, on stream. Terrible. Oh, 12. Okay, he tells you he has one available. He has the alarm spell.
Seriously? That's fine. I'll take it. How much?
For you, the low price of 75 gold pieces.
Jeez, like it's.
What a ripoff.
Yeah, well, he's the only wizard around. Is that the only one you have? That first level one? You don't have any of second or third level?
Let me see. Maybe if I dig around a little bit.
Yeah, dig deep.
Dig deep. He says. Roll me a d10.
10.
Mm-hmm.
5, apparently.
Okay, eventually landed on 5. I'll allow you to do this. You may have a total of 5 spell levels. So he's given you alarm, so you can tell me, do you want to look for 2 second level spells, or 1 more first level spell and 1 third level spell? What do you want to look for? Mm-hmm.
1 and 3.
1 and 3. Okay, for level 1 spells, he gives you... It needs to be wizard, huh?
Yeah.
Wizard. Good God, there's a lot of shit on this fucking thing for sources.
Share it with me.
Hey, say again?
Like what? Spells?
Mm-hmm. Nope, I'm not giving Neville that shit.
Come on, what shit?
Nope. Veto. Nope. Okay.
It's like, talk about DM bias here.
I will give you this one.
What are you
For first level, you can get Tensor's floating disc.
I already have it.
Oh, sucks to be you then. Level 3.
I was hoping for detect magic, for crying out loud.
That's a simple enough spell, sure. You can have detect magic.
Okay, cool.
There's only 1 ritual spell at level 3.
I've got a list of 4.
Oh wait,
3.
I'm on page 2, that's why. Okay, I tell you what, that's 1. That's... No, that's reaction. No, that's not ritual, sorry. Misread it. That's 2.
Yeah, level 3, I've got a list 4 from the player's handbook.
3. 4. Yeah, okay, so roll me a d8. Wow. And he rolls an 8.
Yes,
So,
which is
for
going
your
to provide me the most useful one.
You get water breathing.
That's not the most useful one, damn it.
You don't know that. It could be.
I know for a bloody fact it is not the most useful one. It's not the one I was hoping for.
Well, tough shit for you. That's what he's got.
All right, so alarm, detect magic, and water breathing. How much is that?
All in all, 153 times break.
Plus the interest.
Plus interest, carry the 1. 375 gold.
Does that include or exclude the spellbook?
Excluding the
Excludes,
spellbook. With the spellbook, 425 gold.
425. Okay.
What is the time, by the way, folks? Shit, it's 20 past 8. Do we need to take a break, or are we good to carry on for a bit?
I go this way.
Quick break.
Shall we have a quick 5-minute break?
Yes.
I'm
All right.
easy there.
You're easy. Well, we know this, but anyway. Okay, folks, on the stream, we will be back very shortly. Going to try and cap it at 5 minutes. We'll be back in a bit, if I can find my be right back thing. There we go. All right. See you now. And we're back, everybody. So we are having a look at what items can be enchanted. So you can create basically I'm not going to go over like spell scrolls and potions and things, but he could potentially. Let me have a look. No, that's a wondrous item that won't. Then again, there's a lot of stuff. He could perhaps create things like oil of slipperiness. No, not that one. Dust of dryness. No, joking. That one's also wondrous. Excuse me. Oh my. A filter of love. So I'm just busy going through the table to see what is actually a wondrous item and what is not. The thing is, most items are wondrous, so it's not. It's. What I actually need is the rarity tables for this.
That's fine. Let me just ask if he has any magic items,
etc.
So I can like make a wand.
Yeah. Simpler ones would be like a wand of secrets or a wand of magic detection. You could potentially get other kinds of wands made as well. For Kelladek, he can cast spells up to a certain level. I'm trying to just find his thing quickly. I'll tell you exactly how high a level spell he might be able to put into something like a wand for you, for example. That's something we can discuss afterwards as well.
Cool. So I think maybe give me like something to read in the interim, and then you can deal with everyone else. I'm going to add this vial of rare ink. It's worth 25 gold into the pot.
Cool. You mean into the pot for the enchantments? Cool.
Yeah.
So it brings us to 555. That's
correct.
A nice even number. Basically, look at your spells for wizard spells. He can cast up to 5th level spells. I will say that for the purposes of creating a wand, for example, depending on what level spell you want to put into it, it might only have a few charges. It might be very expensive. I'll look up the particulars for it. But have a look at the wizard spell list. Maybe make a couple of notes and like send it to me on Discord or something, and then I will tell you which ones. I'll read it down and tell you which ones are actually doable.
Conjure elemental.
No.
Okay, cool. I'll make a list.
Alrighty.
Should I delete all of these items so long?
I think keep them in there for now. I'm just going to make a note here as well that the kitty for the enchantment is 555. But just keep them. We'll delete. Rare books.
I put it in the Discord chat.
Finalized. Cool. Neville, so you sorted.
Yeah. I'm sorted. I just got one question though.
What's that?
The familiar that I can choose. Can I choose from the warlock list as well?
No, because you do not have the Pact of the Chain.
Okay, so just the normal familiars. So then I will have an owl, thank you.
Okay. One owl.
Yes.
If you find one in the wild, you can get an owl.
His name will be Feathers. What do you mean find one in the wild? It's a freaking familiar.
Yes, you need to have you need to have seen an owl before you can conjure it.
I'm pretty sure I've seen owls over there in the Druid Grove where I go to sleep over every single time I'm in Saltmarsh.
No, an owl is fairly common, so I'll allow it. Alrighty then. On to the next lot of people then. Carcarius, what are you doing?
Yep. Well, for the most part, I think I'm gonna go up to the temple. See Welgar and see what I can help out with. Do a bit of prayer. Maybe see if Welgar knows anything about Cadriel. Or of the Tomarot or any of that.
Let's do a history check for Welgar. I need to find the flippin' temple quickly. Give me a second. It had a specific name, did it not? Was it just Procan's temple? Where the hell is it? Sea Grove of Obed High. Ah, there we go. Temple of Procan, Welgar. Is he proficient in history? No, he isn't, but he is proficient in religion. Okay. With a 13, Welgar's memory isn't what it used to be. He does remember something about a pirate vessel called the Tamarot, but he can't tell you like any specific details. You actually could probably tell him a thing or two.
Okay.
Unfortunately, he did not roll so well. And then you're going to just spend some time doing some clerical duties with him. That will gain you some favor of some sort. Either a little bit of a bump with your reputation in town, with the townsfolk, and with Welgar himself. You might be granted a minor boon of some sort by Welgar as well if you ask it nicely. Let's see if there's a complication.
Yeah.
Because I believe this is under between adventures, downtime activities. Where else? Crafting. Oh, yes, the crafting magic items things that I was looking for. But no, that's for you specifically, yourself being able to craft. I'll say the enchanted items would be able to... Probably, you guys would be able to get up to rare value items that are non-wondrous. Where the hell is this? Sorry, I'm trying to find the... There we go, pious character. Wow. Okay, if you spend time doing this, roll me a d4. No, make it a d6. Okay, 1. Make a note of this somewhere.
Okay.
You may ask your god to change or to re-roll one thing, sort of like a DM inspiration. Do you have DM inspiration? No, you don't. So basically, you're getting DM inspiration for that. Alrighty, is there anything else you're doing at Welgar? Or is that
DM inspiration for rolling a 1. I roll 1 all the time.
Okay, would you like me to... Oh, no, I've just closed it. But the actual description is, if you spend 10 days doing this shit in the temple, your religious duties, you can potentially roll 2 d6s. And for that amount of days, you get DM inspiration every fucking day.
God damn it. Why did I roll so shit?
So...
He did say 2 d6s. I only rolled 1.
Yeah, because I don't think you're spending all that time because you've also got training to do.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And anything else?
There's nothing really. I mean, I'm not gonna find much in the way of extra gear or anything beneficial in town. So, it's pretty much I'm stocked up and good to go. So.
Cool.
I'll probably go spend some time at Orcus's statue as well. There's some offerings there.
Clean off the pigeon shit or seagull shit.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. Alright.
Just pull some lowly little temple acolyte who knows prestidigitation to come clean the statue.
It's awesome. Alrighty, so Carolus, what are you doing? You said you were going to your you said Abbey Monastery, yes?
check if everything's still standing.
Everything is
I
standing.
want-
You can actually see that the walls have been whitewashed because you gave them money last time. You also see that some new furniture has been brought in. I don't know, what would you call them? Not really acolytes. What would your trainees, your attendants, they are much cleaner. They got cleaner clothing on it as well. You see they've made an effort with the gardens and things around your monastery. It's actually looking quite nice, and they've actually taken the time to have a wooden what's the word I'm looking for? Like a wooden board carved of Saint Cuthbert's symbol for the front of the monastery. They have used your funds well.
And so the fish are doing well as well.
Yep.
Okay.
What else you do? The parrot, however, is a different story.
The parrot has joined the choir invisible.
You see,
He's
there's
an
like a tiny
ex-parrot.
little, there's like a beautiful little like garden gazebo that's been put up, but it's tiny, roughly parrot-sized, and they've made a little parrot mausoleum.
And I wonder, was the half elf there while I was gone?
You talking about Elena?
Yes.
Make an investigation check. What is your role? Let me see. I need to get this in front of me again.
Could have been worse.
Okay. Everybody except for Peter. High or low?
Hi.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go. Wait, how does this work? Is it majority rule or?
Yeah, majority rule.
Okay.
Just a random.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm going low as well.
Wait, hang on. So we got two
Two
highs
highs.
and two rolls.
So it's 2-2.
No, hello.
I will roll a d12. If it's odds, then it's high. If it's evens, it's low. How's that
Well,
sound?
no, rather keep it 2-2 and then roll, and if you get 50%, then
What is 50% on the dot or?
Yeah, 50 is 50. Yeah, and let's do 2d12s. So what does that mean?
That's what I had in my hand and I let go of the mouse.
Okay.
They're both
Okay, what am I
on-
rolling? A percentile?
No, I don't know. Why are you rolling?
I'm speaking to Richard.
Oh,
We're trying to sort out the high-low thing here.
Oh, no, I was saying leave it with us 2-2, and then Gordon rolls the percentile, and if it's on 50, then something else happens.
Oh,
I can already tell you that it's not on 50.
No, you didn't account for this, did you?
Peter,
No one.
you get a vote all of a sudden. Tiebreaker, high or low?
Who said low?
Don't worry about it. Just say high or low. Don't worry about
I'll
it.
say low.
You'll say low. Okay.
Yeah.
So, you find in your private quarters a small parcel hidden underneath your mattress. You also see that it has been tidied up and cleaned in here, though I keep on wanting to call them acolytes, but yeah, it is acolytes. Assure you that they've just done the bare minimum in your absence over the last month or so. Though there has been a volunteer working around here, though she's not there today. In this little parcel, you find a little note, and you also find about 25 gold pieces. The little note says, "I am trying to make amends."
Okay.
And it's signed with a little X.
Thanks. I'm gonna ask my acolytes. Do they? They must be. Tell me the appearance of the person. That's.
Oh, a
is it
young
an
girl.
elf? Is it Goliath? Is it a dwarf?
Looks human.
human? Can I see the color of the hair?
No. She's always wearing a headscarf.
Okay.
She looks like a young peasant girl.
I'm gonna assume it's a.
Oh, I must also tell you guys, with the progression of time now, it's actually basically autumn. Time has moved on.
It's Halloween.
It's Halloween. Or the equivalent in Earth, which I'm sure there must be, because there are actually many, many feasts. Actually, where are you guys in the timeline now?
Probably harvest time.
There's currently part of reaping. Yeah, so it is harvest time. You are quite correct.
Yeah.
It's the 8th. It is currently it would have been time would have moved on by a day from then. So it's currently basically the equivalent of a Sunday. It is Sunday, the 9th of reaping. The next festival, the next festival is quite a ways ago. It's Brewfest in 3 months' time.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
We gotta make sure we're back in town for that.
Yes. Even if city or continent is banning, we need to be back.
Yeah. No exceptions.
Alright, is there anything else you're doing at your monastery?
Just gonna give them another 500 gold.
Alrighty. So you can deduct it and I will make a note.
Well, you see, all the gold is disappearing, dear. It's disappearing.
Yeah, it is.
Like I've just had to spend all of that money, and that cost me another 350 bloody gold to transcribe it into my stupid book.
Yeah,
When
so
I spend,
are you buying
spend
more
my-
horses next?
I can.
I can as well if I want. Well, it's like I'm a monk, so I don't really have a money hole.
I'm pretty sure Mickey could buy war horses for all of us.
What is it, like, 50 gold?
No. A war horse, if I'm not mistaken, is 400 gold pieces.
I can literally buy it for all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I if I had to buy one for each of us, I would be poor.
You know what? I couldn't find it because I wasn't typing it incorrectly. I wasn't finding war horse. I was looking for a war house, which sounds like something else. But anyway, it works.
Yeah, I need to speak to. Yeah, I also remembered I just need to speak to Bailey. If you ask me what is Bailey doing.
Yeah. But just so that you guys are aware, oh, that's a weird glitch. Warhouse is worth 400 gold pieces. It has a speed of 60 feet, and it has a carrying capacity. I think that's 640 or 540 pounds. Sorry, Fantasy Grounds is doing something weird where the carrying capacity and the actual pound number are like doing this. So I can't see what that number is. I'll have to look on my DM screen, which is currently buried by heavy books. So, yeah, what were you saying? What else do you want to do? Sure, sorry.
Yeah, that's all.
Cool.
Just give them 500 and tell them to upgrade as they see fit.
Well, they do need a little bit of direction, so if there's something specific that you can think of, you must just let me know.
Okay.
I was trying to find the map of Saltmarsh. There we go. So your little places over there. Alrighty. So, what else is being done? I need guidance because I, as DM, I don't know what your plans are at this point. Other than, do you want to level up and take your rest, and then you can think of other shit?
Well, the only thing I need to know is I need 2 days to do all my transcribing and that, and the rest of my downtime is to create reading potions over there in the grove. So, how many days downtime do we have in total for the level up?
It takes 20 days to level up.
20 days, so that leaves me with 18 days.
Yeah. Do you have enough money to actually pay for all those potions that you're creating? Just by the way.
Yeah. And this is why I can't buy everyone a freaking warhorse. Because all my money goes to my freaking potions.
Makes sense.
That do help us.
So, what are we doing? What are we doing, folks?
But if I remember correctly, you said greater healing potion is 10 days, right?
Yeah, it did take longer. Is it 10 days or 5 days?
I think it was 10 days for the greater healing potion, you said. I can't remember.
I'm going to have a look now.
Because that's essentially all I'm going to do in my downtime. Except Oz Bayleaf, we're going up to the Dreadwood. Lots of adventure. If he wants to join us, I'll pay him a gold a day.
Wasn't his speaking of gold in a day,
Actually,
what was his contract? Wasn't his contract for 2 gold pieces a day for the first, and then for the first 10 day? And then did you actually renegotiate with him?
That we still needed to renegotiate, so yeah. No, you're right. It was it wasn't. It was 5 gold pieces a day. Sorry. It was 5. We started off at 2 gold pieces a day, but then I ended up paying him 5 gold pieces a day because he healed me and he was useful. So I wanted to continue the contract at 5 gold pieces a day.
Okay, so paid the man.
Yeah.
Greater healing is 1 work week, so 7 days. And costs 100
7
gold
days.
pieces.
Alright, then I'll create 2 greater healings.
Okay.
I'll do 2 greater healings and then 4 normals.
Cool. Deal. You sort out your gold. It's like 300 gold's worth.
Why do I only have a potion of healing?
I don't know.
I don't have a potion of greater healing in the items list.
We all have one. Should all have one.
In your personal items list, or are you talking about the items list?
Both. Search for greater, maybe.
We should have superior healing.
Aren't you thinking of the Sunday game?
Oh, I've got one of superior healing.
Where did you get one of superior healing from?
Yeah. Yeah, Gordon, can you put a potion of
about
greater
to.
healing into my thing,
I'm just
please?
looking for the right one. Because there's like 50 gazillion of them, thanks to fucking Fantasy Grounds. Okay, where am I putting it? Yeah, it's
Stop.
there. It is listed as unidentified. There it is. Do you need the spell coding as well for it?
No, I'll go look for that now.
Cool. Okay, so you may upgrade your characters. You may level up. Don't forget to pay your 40 gold pieces.
Was it 40?
Yes.
Okay.
How much is a potion of greater healing?
I want to make double sure. I'm sure it was 40.
Level up.
Yes,
Yay.
40 gold pieces.
I get another spell.
You guys.
Every
get
time I
all
heal you
kinds.
fuckers, I heal myself now.
Well, I can counter charm.
I really need to find a way to kill Richard's character again.
Are you sure it's his?
I was contemplating multi-classing now into like druid.
But then,
Okay,
it's a
it's
druid.
a lot of effort. Yeah, and then I need 2 levels at least for it to be useful.
I don't think there's any real points.
And the main thing that put me off of it is I can't cast spells in wild shape. So
No,
then the
you
other
can't.
option was paladin, but then my charisma is nowhere near good enough for that.
You shitty paladin. You could always become a monk.
I was thinking paladin would work because it's still got the divineness to it, and then I get divine smite and things.
Oh yeah, that's
Which,
true.
just imagine the wings, divine smite, spiritual guardians.
How's your charisma?
It's shit. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why the paladin idea didn't last long.
It died in the water.
Yeah.
Are we able
I
to-
added all of my wand suggested stuff
Cool.
in
Into
the
Discord.
chat.
Alright, cool. I will have a look at it and I will let you know what is viable and I'll tell you the costs as well, alright? I'll take a look at
Cool.
that tomorrow. Alright, folks, where are we at? We're at now 5 to 9. So I'm not going to bore the rest of the stream with you guys leveling up. So I'm going to say we're going to sign off for tonight. Say goodnight to everybody. You guys never say goodnight to our viewers. And I've decided
Later.
that shit stops now. Now, everybody, be good. Look after yourselves. Yeah, in sunny South Africa, we have just recorded another, huge increase in COVID infections because people are dumbasses. Please, from us to you, don't be a dumbass. There we go. Thank you. Have a lovely evening further. We'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to catch us on the podcast and YouTube. And if you haven't subscribed on Twitch, subscribe, please. We need those subs so we can become affiliated and all that crap. All right. Thank you very much. Take care of yourselves. Adios.